Thanks for watching exclamation point.
You gotta stay strong, Kevin. Here we go. Be smart. Be strong.
Oh boy. Empty net goal in the game before us. 44-6 left in that game. Ooh, point blank shot. Missed that one. Ooh, that's one timer there. They want another empty net goal. Nope. That should do it. Game before us finishing up right now. Which one of these? 3-6. Zamboni on here in between matches. Guess we might be about 5 minutes delayed or so at the start of this one. Be my guesstimation though. The referees will need to have a little bit of a break. That game finishing a little bit sooner, or a little later than I might have anticipated. So our game's supposed to start in 8 minutes. Not sure it'll start that quickly. The Detroit Bulldogs, we played yesterday afternoon, are amassed outside their locker room. They're wearing the same jerseys as yesterday, wearing their black and yellow. Anticipating Kalamazoo being the away team in this, that they would wear their red uniforms. I guess we'll have to wait and see. They're wearing black, we're more than likely wearing white. Handful more passes for the Zamboni. I kind of like this Battle Creek Zamboni with the flames on the front. Looks like 2 more passes and the Zamboni will be off here. Still waiting on the boys from Kalamazoo make their appearance out of their hallway. Receiving their last pre-game instructions from their coaches here. As today will be the last game of the 2025-26 KOHA 10U B White team schedule. Most of these kids getting ready to move on into lacrosse, baseball, and other seasons here. Many of them have already started practices for those other sports. But today, this morning, the last chance for this group of 10 boys to get on the ice together and compete one last time. As the Zamboni comes off, any moment now anticipating Kalamazoo make their way out from their locker room. Zamboni doors now closed, and the Bulldogs will make their way out. Winning the game yesterday, ending up running away with it 4-0. Kalamazoo making their appearance along the far side. In white, Noble leads them out one last time. As the young men from Kalamazoo take the ice in front of their parents for the last time this season. And we are coming to you live from the Rink in downtown Battle Creek, Michigan. It is the Consolation game of the Green Ice Classic. Also marks the last time these young boys, young men, will be on the ice together, as the official works to install the game net and get this 3-minute countdown clock for today's game underway. It actually has started. One complication from my vantage point is I cannot see the game clock. So you'll have to bear with me as I have to get into a position to see that game clock every once in a while and update you on the times. Whoa. Hockey puck into the stands. And as you can see here, good news. Number 17, Connor Thomas, out of action for a large part of this end of the season, is dressed and ready to go. He'll be in the lineup for this final game, his final game of 10U hockey. There are 4 young men who are playing the last game here in 10U before they head up to the next level. We've got Connor, we have Jace, we have Sawyer, and we have Rowan, all leadership of this team that will be moving on to the next level up to 12U hockey next year. Playing their last game with this team, but also their last game before they move up to the next level. So we're all very happy to see that Connor will be back in the lineup, playing this last game of his 10U career. That also means we'll have 2 full defensive lines. We've had 3 defensemen rotating in place, working real hard the last handful of games. Rowan, Easton, and Jace, 2 of the 3 staying on the ice the entire time, only one of them getting to rotate off and rest up. So a big addition of Connor back there will give us 2 full lines at least. Hard to know if Connor will be able to play a full game or whether he will take a couple extra shifts off to rest up. We'll soon find out as we're in the last 10 seconds of warm-ups before we get this consolation game started. Hooting and hollering as parents of the winning team from the game before greet their boys as they come out of the locker room, winners of their last game. Kalamazoo looking to have the same thing here. They break the huddle and come out to the opening face-off for the last time this season. Griffin will be starting at center along with Quinn and Sawyer. Rowan and Easton will be back on defense. Noble back in net as the goalie. That puck is down and we're started. Griffin wins it into the zone. Sawyer with it along the side. Has it in the back. Looking to fire it in front. All those Bulldogs chasing him that way. Bulldogs be able to bring it up. Overtaken by Sawyer. And Griffin will be there fighting with him along the blue line. Bulldogs have it forward. Have some space. Going to go around. Takes a shot on Noble. And there's a rebound opportunity. Oh, rebound opportunity. But we're going to have Sawyer off on a penalty. As he was trying to get in there and get after that rebound, runs right through a Bulldog player. And they're going to call a penalty on Sawyer there. More importantly, he's able to clear that Bulldog player away from the front of the net where he might potentially score. So in this person's opinion, a good penalty by Sawyer there to take, limit the rebounds. Kalamazoo on the penalty kill. Landis in on that faceoff, wins it to the corner. Bulldogs have it there. KOHA gets it off the boards and out of the zone. Landis with it there, going back the other way. Coming in, takes a shot. It's right at the midsection of the goalie, and he covers. First shot of the game for Kalamazoo's to Landis. Hits that goalie square in the stomach, and he's able to cover it up. Try to get you in here. This is a little bit of a hard arena to shoot from. Bulldogs are going to control off the faceoff. They're going to bring it up to mid-ice. Over into the blue zone, or into plastic blue line, into their offensive zone. Thrown towards the net. And turned over in the corner, though. Centering pass, and Connor Tees right there, boxing out his man. Keeps the puck from going in. Right through the slot again, cannot connect on the other side. That's dumped in and taken over by Jace, who's going to try to skate it out. Taken over by Landis now. Coming in with Miles. He's got an army of people in front. Nice move to the middle. Backhand is leg saved. and they will fire it back out. 20 seconds remain on Sawyer's penalty here. That puck's loose, trying to get it out to a friend. He does, poked away nicely by Easton there. Dumped into the offensive zone. Chase with it there. Off a stick and out of the zone. Owen with it, gets it forward to Quinn. Quinn skating with it, has it onside, takes a shot at the net, and it is covered up by the goalie. Quinn once again skating confidently with that puck into the zone, taking a shot from distance and covered up by the goalie. Owen in on this face-off for Kalamazoo. Put into the far corner. Looking for it there. Owen tries to disrupt that pass, but they get it through. It's all the way out to the middle. Two Bulldogs run to each other. They collide, and that puck will be brought up by Rowan. Rowan with some speed, going to the middle. Takes a shot on goal from distance again, and it is covered up by the goalie. Just a few minutes into the start of this one, and they're tied at 0. Both squads with some decent scoring opportunities early. Miles in on this faceoff. Puck is down. One forward to Sawyer. Sawyer tries to backhand it towards the net. That one tries to get out in front. Deflected to the boards. Bulldogs will skate it up. Taken away by Easton. Landis has it now. Going right back into the center. Trying to get on his forehand. Has it on his backhand. Big backhand try is wide. Miles puts it through from a tough angle. Looking for a rebound, and it's deflected by a defender's legs and be skated out. Landis with a good job, good positioning to take that puck away off the boards. That puck will squirt free and be against the boards this side. Rowan wins the race there. Has it along the boards. Round one defender. Round another. Back onside is Sawyer, stretching at the last minute to keep it onside. Rowan will return back to his defensive positioning as this puck's lifted up and out to mid-ice. Coming through. Put to the side by Easton. I has it on his forehand, though. That puck will trickle loose and be tried to get up to Landis, but it is too far. Has it on his forehand, rips that pass off Noble's goal, off his glove, and past the goal. Very close call there. Trying to get it up. They do. Quinn's up there, past the last defender. Will turn and fire, and it'll be wide into the corner. Bulldogs will pick that up. Kalamazoo looking for a turnover. Gets past. Now they have some numbers. Got to get back. Hounding the puck there. Oh, puck is still loose along the boards. Gets it up. It sneaks up to Sawyer. Sawyer has it on his forehand. Long distance shot off the goalie's paddle and out of harm's way. It's up against the boards here. Fight for it along the boards there. Bringing it into the zone here. Looking to center. Back and forth. Connor with it. Gets it back out of the zone. Trying to get it forward to Sawyer. Into the zone. Griffin with it. Gets it forward. Sawyer's up there. They're going to call off any icing. Oh, now they do call icing. It looked like he waved it off. Maybe he was saying no offsides. It looked like he was calling off the icing and then called it there. So that'll bring it all the way back down. 6 minutes, 50 seconds to go here in the first period. 0-0. Quinn in at center here, taking this face-off. Puck. This is the side of the net, in the middle now. Trying to clear it out. Trying to get it off their sticks before they can make a shot. That pass is going to be dumped to the side of the net here, into the corner. Bulldogs come away with it. Have it on the side, harsh angle, and glove save by Noble. Tough angle shot there. And they're going to have a change. Quinn's coming off. Owen's coming in. Owen will go quickly to the face-off circle. Going to take this face-off. Wins it right back to the goalie who covers it up. Owen pestering that puck. Gets it in. Kalamazoo trying to intercept that pass. It's dumped down low. Chase with it. Tries to get it up. It's up to Landis. On Landis' stick. Owen will pass it up to Landis. Great pass right on Landis' toe of his stick and into the corner. That puck's around. They've got some space to get it out. They'll be able to beat Owen out of the zone, and Jace will be backpedaling on defense. Trying to get through it there. Offsides is the call. Good action here in the first. 5 minutes, 34 seconds to go. Kalamazoo cycling in a lot of different players at center, allowing them to get opportunities for faceoffs. That puck finds its way into the zone, taken away nicely by Easton, and Quinn trying to dump it up to Miles. Unable to do so. The Bulldogs put it into space. Rowan with it there. Skate it forward himself. Hit forward nicely by Rowan to Sawyer. Sawyer entering in. Has 3 different Bulldogs in his way. That puck will go all the way to the far corner. Has it there. Centering pass is intercepted. Centering pass there is actually a shot on goal that was hit off the glove of the goalie. Extreme angle shot by Sawyer is nicely put aside by the goaltender. That puck's out and around. He's on his backhand and scores the goal. That's that same player with the speed from last game in the zoo at Kalamazoo. Has been able to outskate our defenders and has that forehand backhand move. It's about his 4th goal in 24 hours. That makes it 1-0 Bulldogs. Kalamazoo with all the scoring opportunities there in the first so far. 1 breakaway by 99, and they get themselves on the board first. Kalamazoo does a good job to get back onside, and that's dumped down low. Kalamazoo in good chase position, looking for a turnover. They almost get it there. Still looking for that turnover at the blue line. It's right at the line. Owen tries to dump it back further down, and it's taken away from him. That's a long pass up. Landis is there. And they dump it down below. Once again, looking for a chase, looking for a turnover. That puck's up and will sneak all the way back out of the zone. Be a race for it here. Landis will win that race. Has good positioning. Takes it away. Nicely executed by Landis. It does get taken away from him eventually. Bulldogs are trying to keep it in. Pass to the other side. Connor trying to get it up to Owen. Unable to do so. Now Landis has it there. It's on his backhand, trying to get a shot off. Still trying to get a shot off, and another goal. That one was in on Noble's body. Initially was able to kind of knock it down, but it had enough momentum to trickle into the goal for goal number 2 for the Bulldogs. $2-0 Detroit Bulldogs. Still 3 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the first. That puck is back down. Rowan taking it in. Not kept in, so Kalamazoo have to come back, and Easton will dump it deep in there. Which way will the Bulldogs go? Miles hounding that puck there. And a penalty Battle Creek going off. Number 2 for Battle Creek going off here. Looks like we have got a roughing call. He will head to the bench, and Kalamazoo will have a power play. Quinn at this faceoff. Back to Rowan. Rowan turns. It's on Sawyer's stick for a moment and taken away. Quinn hits it forward, and it's put aside by the paddle at the last second. That's back behind the net. Trying to get it in front. That one's put in front, just out of the reach of Sawyer. That one's put in. That one is deflected by Sawyer back behind. Trying to sneak back there for a pass is Miles trying to get in front. That puck will be battled up all the way up. As it'll coming in. Rowan steps up and is able to get it into the corner. Approaching the final 2 minutes here of the first period. That puck is deflected and saved by Noble off his leg pad. Still along the far side in the corner. Rowan have it back there. Gets it forward to Quinn. Quinn with it there. Tries to get it up to Sawyer. Skips over his stick. And then Miles is going to be able to come up with it. Looking for a shot. He scores from distance. Had it up on the edge, fluttering like a knuckle puck. The goalie goes to save it, and it's over his pad and into the goal. So that'll bring Kalamazoo back to down 1. A goal by Miles. Hopefully we'll jumpstart Kalamazoo here. 2-1. Landis on that faceoff again. Battling with it there. It's into the far corner. Looking to get it out. Landis is able to overpower the player at the boards. Moves towards the center. It's on Owen. He's offside. Oh, no, they say onside. All right. They get an onside call there. Owen with it there. Puts it back behind the net. Griffin going to chase it down there. Griffin tries to keep it back behind the net. Back out to the boards. Owen right out in front. That's going to scooch forward to him in the corner. And he just puts it right back. Trying to go back and forth behind the back of the net here. Griffin with it at the very, very back of the net and take it away. That'll leak out. Jace will pick it up, and Landis with a good job to pick up the puck and stop it before it gets to be an offside. Waits for his teammate and then dumps it back in. Another player with speed. This is that one with speed coming back in. Round 1. Hard shot and covered up. Whoa, covered up. It was still loose. Nice job there, even though there was a whistle. Easton saw that the puck was still loose. I think it was, no, that must have been Jace. Somebody did a good job come in and knock that puck away, but the whistle had blown. Kalamazoo back to within 1. Last 30 seconds of the first period. Looking to keep this puck out. Keep it a 1-goal game. Miles on the faceoff. Sawyer does a good job to knock the puck back. Kalamazoo with pressure at the blue line. Looking to get it out. Quinn joins the fight and dumps it out of the zone. Sawyer's back there. He'll have it. Coming in. Far angle shot. And Easton puts it forward. Last 10 seconds. Kalamazoo may run out of time before they can get another scoring opportunity here. And that'll do it. End of 1. Kalamazoo on the backs of Miles gets back into this 2-1. After 1. Lots of scoring opportunities for both sides there. Anytime. Number 99 on defense for the Bulldogs. He's the one with speed. He likes to bring it coast to coast and have it on his forehand and then go back to his backhand. He's the player down here in the bottom left with the green on his stick. Anytime he has it, we have to be watching out. Kalamazoo will be moving right to left this period. Both goalies back in their respective spots. Officials ready to go. Second period is underway. Puck is down. Controlled off the faceoff by the Bulldogs. Kalamazoo hounding the puck there. Griffin wins that. It puts it into his side. Oop. Trying to keep it in. Landis does. Skates towards the middle, taking off his stick there though. They have it back behind the net. Trying to clear it out. Griffin wins it. Oh, that one just gets out and back over for an offsides. Jay stepped up, tried to keep it in the zone. Just sneaks out. So we'll have a face-off just outside the blue line here. Sawyer in on this face-off. Landis and Griffin flanking him. Connor and Jace back here on defense. Puck's one forward by Sawyer. That's become his go-to move. Griffin with it there. Shoots. It's in! Goal by Griffin. Ties the game. Had it in on his forehand. Nice hard wrist shot by Griffin. Finds the back of the net, and we're tied at 2. Sawyer with his patented go-to move off the face-off where he wins it forward to himself. Puts it behind the Bulldog player and beats him to it. Puck finds his way to Griffin, who buries it to tie it at 2 here. And Kalamazoo finds life again. Back to an even game. Connor with it. Out to center. Chase will pick it up now. Skated up. Landis takes the puck over. Back onside. Hard shot finds its way behind the net. Sawyer will have it there. He tries to put it towards center. Jace is going to have to try to step up. He puts it to the far side. Landis chasing after it there. Jace going to the boards. Going to take that puck away, but here's the player with some speed right in front of Connor. Tough angle shot is actually back behind the net as Connor tried to get back into positioning there. Has not skated much in the last month or so. Out there for his final game. That'll be an icing and bring the puck all the way back down. 2-2 game. Kalamazoo right back in it. Owen in at center. He'll be on this face-off with Quinn and Miles. Last time Owen was in on a face-off, he won on the face-off back so quickly it almost was a scoring chance for Detroit. Let's see how he does on this one. That one's one back to the defenseman. Turns. Centering passes off a skate. Owen trying to beat him there. Cannot. But good hustle. He's into the boards. He's all right. That puck's back up off of Owen's skates. Owen has it now. Side steps. Has it still. Trying to get it forward. Taken away. Kept in by Easton at the line. That one's dumped into the zone back behind the goalie. Miles going to chase that one. Quinn's over there too. He won't let that little pass leak out. He's got it. Bulldogs come up with it though and bring it out. Being chased by 2 K-Wings players. Overtake that rush and stop it dead in its tracks. Once again, close to a trip there, but the player doesn't go down. This is that 99. This is the one with speed. He likes that forehand backhand. Now he's got it on his forehand and he scores. Every time he's got the puck. 99 with another goal. Comes in from the far angle, right into the house. Keeps it low and buries it past Noble. Puts them back up 3-2. Landis, Sawyer, and Griffin here on this. Face off from the circle. That puck's in and was offside, but there was no official who was in good view to see it, so we'll luck out as that will be hit forward by the Bulldogs and being icy. She'll bring it all the way back down here instead of being out at the face-off circle or past the blue line there. Sawyer going to take this face-off. Let's see if he does that move where he goes directly to himself in between the center and the defense of the opposing team. Nope. That was dropped down a little odd and wasn't able to do his normal move. Bulldogs try to pass it forward. Intercepted by Rowan. Off the boards to himself. Oh, it bounces kind of strangely off the boards, and the Bulldogs will take it for a second. In space is Griffin. Has got the red zone, so he can dump it back behind without any icing. Sawyer chasing. Landis will join the chase. Has it for a second, is tripped down, and there's no call for the trip. Bulldogs have it on the far side. Going the far way. Tries a centering pass. I think it was deflected and off the side of the net. The K-Wings will grab it. That's going to be Easton. Bringing it up himself. Knocked away. And still trying to get it out of the zone is Sawyer. That'll be an icing. That'll bring it all the way back down. Sawyer grabbed that puck. Just got it out of the area, but it is an icing. Eight minutes, 18 seconds to go here in the second period. Face-off down here in Kalamazoo's zone. Needing to win this face-off is Quinn. Owen does a good job to body out the player there. Kalamazoo just cannot get that to clear. That puck's going to be around to the other side. Jace trying to swipe at it. Trying to get a centering pass. Centering pass is there. Taken away by Miles. Miles will skate it out now off the boards and ultimately kept in by the Bulldogs. Doing a nice job turning that over. Coming in. Hard shot low. It's going to be covered up. They were the benefactors of a quick whistle that time. So there was a rebound opportunity. Noble's able to jump on it. Even before he covers, we had a whistle. That'll stop the play dead in its tracks. Quinn on another face-off here. Owen and Miles with him. Jason Connor on defense. Noble in the net. With it there. Through one. Forward, over Owen's stick there. Trying to get an outlet pass to get it out. Now it's back there again. They rotate the puck into space. Got some open teammates over there. But Quinn wins that puck away. Gets it out of the blue line. Trying to get it forward to Miles. Unable to so far. Now Miles has it. Along the far side. Taken over by the Bulldogs. 3 Kalamazoo players along there. Hounding that puck. Owen has it. And gets it further into the zone. They'll be able to outrace Owen. This is that player with all the speed. Getting around one. He's going to go hard angle. Tries the backhand, and it's Noble with a leg save. Cleared away by Connor and Jace. Great save there. Bad angle by the player for Detroit, and Jace will get around him. Skating through with some authority. Has it, taken just off his stick as he got into an area to pass or shoot. Bulldogs will take that back. 6 minutes, 30 seconds. This is that same player with speed. In and take a long distance shot. It bounces off of Noble's glove. And Kalamazoo looking to get it out. Oh, that's a blatant trip. And we finally get a tripping call. After about the third one, we get one. And Kalamazoo will go to the power play. Sawyer with a great little chip off the glass to himself into space, taken down by a Detroit Bulldog. That'll put Kalamazoo in a good scoring opportunity here. Griffin will be in on this faceoff. Landis and Sawyer flanking him. Put back behind the net. That one into some space, and Detroit's able to chip it off the boards and get it out. Rowan will go back and get it. It's being pressured around the backside of the net. They're down a man, so that much pressure means there's a lot of KOHA players here and not a lot of Detroit Bulldogs. Coast to coast is just back behind the net. Turning with it there is Griffin. It's knocked down and will sneak out of the zone. Kalamazoo have to get back onside. Chips it up into space nicely. Griffin will bring it back in. Tries to get it forward, and it's taken away by a Bulldog player in the far corner. Sawyer with it there. Centers off the back of the net and against the far side. Centering pass into the house. Battle for it there. Rowan tries to come up, and now there's a bit of a breakaway. Back the other way. Has some speed. Coming straight in. Off of Noble's midsection, and will deflect back behind. Rowan's tripped down, but he's able to get it out to the to the side. Landis with some speed. He's got Sawyer out in front. He's going to take it himself. Breakaway opportunity for Landis. Into the zone, around, and scores! Goalie had come far out into the crease. Tried to cut that down. Landis is able to put that in and take quite the spill. Looks no worse for the wearer here as he ties that game up at 3 with 4 minutes, 56 seconds remaining in the second period. Back and forth we go. Kalamazoo showing heart, showing they have no quit in this game. I've had the first period up here that whole time that we're in the second. Puck is loose. Sawyer puts it towards the net. 99 comes up and takes it away. It's through to him. He sidesteps. Coming in with some speed now are the Bulldogs. Put it on the net, and it's off of Noble and off the side of the goal. Landis with some speed. Tries to get past the boards. Hounding them here at mid-ice. Able to take it off his stick. Into the corner. Landis beats 99 to the corner and it's pushed into the boards. No call there. Now, 2-on-2 here. Connor does a good job putting him into the boards, redirecting him, run out of space, run out of real estate, and he's in the boards. That's a hard shot. Noble tried to do his blocker glove save, and it was off the blocker and back behind the net. Sawyer fighting here, trying to win the puck away. 99 with it there. Trying to pass. Pass out to the middle, dangerous pass. Miles almost in position to get a key turnover right in front. Hounding the Detroit Bulldog player with the puck all the way down to the far side. Connor with it there. Forward to Miles, trying to get it back to Sawyer again. They do. Sawyer's going to have it. Owens onside. 99 flies in, takes it away. Coming back with it now. It's that 99. Watch him go to the far side and skate right to the middle. Gets it into the far corner. Looking to skate it himself or looking to pass. Tries to pass. Jace has it for a moment. Turned. Tries to shoot. Connor's there. Connor in the corner. Trying a long pass up. Owen gets in the way for a moment. Nice hold up there by Miles. Holds up the defensive player. And Jace is able to recover and skate it through. Kalamazoo going for a change now. Changing up 3 of their 5 players. The Bulldogs aren't able to get it to that open player back behind the defense, but here's that 99 with speed. Skates around 2, 3 more. Gonna be splitting the defense right to the middle, and that shot is wide. Wide and into the corner. Tries to put it right back on there, and now we have a penalty of a high stick. So that'll bring the face-off out. Oh no, they're calling the penalty, high sticking on Kalamazoo. They're bringing Rowan out, saying that was a high stick on Kalamazoo, and that'll be a penalty. So last 2 minutes of this, for a minute and a half of that, they'll be short a man. Easton skating it out. Landis out front. Tries to sneak through. Oh, puck is still loose and eventually into the zone here. Landis with it now. Detroit has it on their forehand, looking for a shot. It's a rebound opportunity taken by Jace. Thrown into the far corner. Doesn't make it out. Landis flies by, almost takes it away. He's not able to. Landis is still out in front. Can't clear it out to him as Jace. Off Jace's midsection. Miles is going to try to come in and get it. Jace puts it aside to the far side boards. Back in, and Jace will bring it out. Dumps it out of the zone. Not far enough for an icing. A great dump by Jace there. Try to go the far side. Easton will step up and get it into the K-wing zone. That shot is blocked down by a Bulldog, and they'll skate it out. As now we're starting to show some signs of fatigue for both teams. That puck will be an icing and be brought all the way back down. 6 seconds remaining on Rowan's penalty. 52 seconds remaining in the period here. Fast-paced action both ways as we're tied at 3 in the second period. Looks like we've got a broken stick by Sawyer off that face-off. And 99's out into space again. And goal. Scores a goal. Sawyer broke his stick right off the face-off. Wasn't sure what to do, but that same player with a hat trick has scored 3 of the Bulldogs' 4 goals. Stop me if you heard it before. He picks up the puck, goes coast to coast, right in on Noble, behind the defense. 4-3, Bulldogs back on top. End of the second. Puck's back down. Put forward to Sawyer. Sawyer sidesteps. Have a shot opportunity here. And just before you can get it off, it's hit off his stick behind the net. Griffith with it there. Owen, get your stick on the ice here, bud. That puck's going to be loose on the side of the net. Griffin, good positioning. Take it away. Dumps it back in. Bulldogs dump it back out. Last 10 seconds. Dumps back in, and that should do it for the second period. Kalamazoo. End of 2. Down 1 goal. And for the last time this season, they'll huddle up and get their final instructions before they head into their final period of the 25-26 10U season. Kalamazoo will break the huddle. Start this third and final period of this season. Landis at center. Miles and Quinn on the wing. Rowan and Easton, the defenseman. Noble in between the pipes. And this third and final period of this season's underway. It's along the boards. Battle forward at the neutral zone. Landis and Quinn looking for an opportunity to get a breakaway. Miles joins it in. Gain the red. Oh, they're going to say he didn't, and now they call it off. Good. They were going to call an icing for a second there. Puck is still loose in front. Kept in at the last moment nicely by Miles. Landis will turn with it. Cannot get it. Oh, has a collision there. Tries to get it out. Rowan keeping it in. Still loose. Quinn will turn. Tries to get a shot off, but there's so many Bulldog players in the way. It's obfuscated into the far corner. They're unable to get that out. Rowan will shoot. Knocked down. Rowan will skate that back up. Tries to stick lift there. They are able to get it out of the zone. Up to 18. Rowan comes over. Takes that away. Dumps it out. Kept into the zone by the Bulldogs and put back behind the net. Kalamazoo will chase. Tries to get it out. Puck is in along the boards. Now it sneaks its way out. Back on. Oh, no. Rowan does a good job bringing it out. Oh, that's thrown right at Noble and made it through. And he tried the glove save and made it past the glove, but was wide. Moves in front. Easton with it. Around one defender. Lost it. Turning, and Easton's in good position to take it away. Taken away nicely by Easton. Tries to go airborne off his opponent's head. And eventually put back behind. Some tired bodies out there right now. Trying to get that out. Trying to pounce on that puck. They get it back in. Miles, Owen with it here now, will turn. He's got Landis in front. Tries to get it forward to Landis, but is not able to connect. Bulldogs was about 5 feet offside and will get a stoppage in play. Much needed for both sides as 10 tired boys come off the ice. Wholesale changes on both sides get fresh skaters in. As we play just a couple of minutes in here in the third period, Kalamazoo still down 1 goal. One of those interesting puck drops. And there's a battle along the boards. Bulldogs able to bring it in onside. Has it on his forehand. Rips the shot wide of the goal. Connor with it. Trying to move it forward. Battling back and forth. Trading it back and forth between the alternate captain of the Bulldogs and Jace. Shooting it back and forth at each other. Skating with speed. This is that player. And they're going to call a cheap tripping call on Kalamazoo. Jace will go off on a trip. And Kalamazoo will be going to a penalty kill. Sawyer with a change of sticks here. He had his primary stick broken out of face-off not too long ago. Connor, Quinn, Sawyer, and Easton out here on this penalty kill. Kalamazoo already down 1 goal, cannot afford to go down 2 here, needing to kill this penalty off. 99 for the Bulldogs is out there. We got to watch him as a full ice threat here. Sawyer all by his lonesome, 1-on-3. Still gets a shot off, and it almost trickles in. It was off the lower section of the goalie and bounced wide of the goal. Sawyer trying to get it in front of the net. It's off a Bulldog who cleared it out here to mid-ice. Connor trying to get it back in. Small player tried to go a little physical with Connor. He ran through him. Quinn trying to get it forward to Sawyer. Battling with it there. Against the boards. Connor tries to take it away. In and goal. Bringing that puck in along the boards. Connor tried to take it away. He was able to get past him. Got right in on Noble. And this time goes top shelf for the goal. So Kalamazoo now down 2 again. Last time the boys were able to rally and tie the game. Now in need of 2 to tie it in the last 7 minutes, 45 seconds. Puck's back down. Rowan has it. Whoa, loses the blade, loses an edge and goes down. Kalamazoo trying to get that puck away. Bulldogs enter it in, onside. Landis playing defense along with Easton. Clears that out. They're going to say that's tipped and is not an icing. So it's all the way down. Kalamazoo looking to chase. Down 2, need a goal to get within 1 here. Rowan with the puck. Hit along off of his stick. Still trying to get it in. Will turn. Delays. Comes onside. Off his stick there, and it sneaks out. Everybody's back onside though, and it's down in the zone. Rowan playing a forwards role here. Landis and Easton are out there as the defense. Trying to get Rowan into some more scoring opportunities here, moving him to forward. Landis, good job playing the puck, taking it away. Fires it along the boards. Tries to get it to the middle. Miles hits it off his forehead and then is able to chip it forward. Off Rowan's feet. Tries to get out as Easton, but they're able to chip it right back in there. Into the far corner. Landis off a couple of players and it's off the boards. Sawyer with a nice chip to himself, but taken away as he's trying to move into some space. That puck's over to Sawyer. Sawyer moving towards the middle, moving through, has it on his forehand. Tries to, does a good move to get it to his backhand, but just kind of misses at it. That one goes in! Backhanded opportunity from the side of the net by Sawyer, and he will bring us back within 1. Good goal there, sticking with it. Had beaten the defense, split them, got in, tried to move from his forehand to his backhand, had an open goal, and it just snuck by wide. He's able to get right inside the goalie's kitchen there and put it back with a backhand to bring it back to within 1 for Kalamazoo. (5-4). Kalamazoo needed another goal to get even. As we approach 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go in this game. Kalamazoo hounding the puck again. Sawyer with it now. Puts it forward. Trying to create a turnover. Unable to there. But Kalamazoo will get it back, right back up to him. And a little delay at the blue line means we're off sides. So we'll have a face-off here. Forward, Miles, hounding the puck. Sawyer alongside of him. They'll chase him down. Off of Sawyer's skates there. Has it there, looking for a teammate out front. Centering pass is right onto Landis' stick, but past him. Oh, Bulldog player with some space goes down. Connor, nice pass up to Sawyer, onside. Has Landis with him too. But that's taken away. Jace able to put it into the far corner. Centering pass does get all the way out to a defenseman for the Bulldogs who will bring it up. Connor takes it away, trying to get it up to Landis. That one's going to be off the boards. Landis will bring it in. It's the far side. Trying to get to the puck. Went through one Bulldog, but they're able to get it out. 99 with speed. Flies in from the other side. Jace is able to muscle the puck away from him, get in good position. That one. Sneak back to Connor. Connor with it, trying to get it forward. Trying to get it to Sawyer. Sawyer has it. Through Sawyer, through Landis, and the Bulldogs have it on their forehand. Gets past one, but is in the far corner. I don't even have them on the picture. There they are. And that puck's loose in the middle. Griffin with a great job to come over and take that puck away. It'll sneak all the way back in the zone, and he's going to continue to haggle him. Try to get that puck away. He had to go to the far side. Griffin's going to step in. Griffin in great position there, try to step in and get his shot. But now the Bulldogs have an edge, have a trailer. That puck is up off the side of the net and covered by Noble right at the side of the net there. Bulldogs had a trailer, open space right in front of the goal, but they could not get it to him. Shot was off the side of the net, and lucky for us, bounced back behind instead of in front. That puck is loose. Turns and fires, but it will be wide of the net. Taken off the stick there. Looking for a centering pass behind, and he whiffs at that one. Griffin with it. Tipped. Quinn trying to get it out now. Quinn against the boards. Tips it out to Owen. Owen takes it and dumps it a little further into the zone. Kalamazoo trying to get it. 2 minutes, 42 seconds. Needing a goal for a tie. Oh, that puck bounces off Easton's stick, and now he's got it there. Trying to take him down, but he gets up behind him, behind the goalie, and cannot get that converted for a goal. Loose. Trying to rip a shot here. It's against the far boards as we approach 2 minutes to go. Kalamazoo down a goal, looking to get this tied. It's against the far side. Forward to Owen. Owen with it there. He's able to push it out of the zone. Looking for a turnover there. Owen pushes it forward. And Quinn, we need some space there. Opportunity to try to stop, but they cannot get a shot off. Good teamwork there from Owen and Quinn to get the puck down. Hard shot. Deflected and is loose on the side of the net and covered. Hard wrist shot by Easton there. Defender for the Bulldogs doing more harm than good. Thought he was going to come to help his goalie and almost deflected it into the back of the net. 1 minute, 46 seconds left. Kalamazoo not pulling the goalie yet. 5 attackers out there. Have everybody out. Sawyer, Miles, Landis. That puck's going to be loose. Tries to shoot it, going to have a rebound opportunity. Landis tries to turn with it. Slap shot is deflected. Landis able to chip it forward, but the Bulldogs will have some space. That's 99. That's their speed player. Going to bring it up himself. Gets through one. Onside, they say. Miles with an excellent stick lift to get it to this corner there. Jace will pick it up. Might be one of their last best scoring chances here. Blatantly tripped down. The puck still forward. Looking for an opportunity to score. Off of a skate, still has it free. Will be a penalty for Kalamazoo. Tries a backhanded shot that's wide. Connor's going to come up, fire it forward. Miles trying to turn and finally touched by a Bulldog player, and that tripping call will be come into effect here. Now, 1 minute remaining. Noble called to the bench. Empty net for Kalamazoo. Excellent strategic choice here by Kalamazoo's coaching staff. Needing a goal. Extra skater on. Exactly 1 minute. Kalamazoo will have a 2-person advantage the rest of the way. 6-on-4. Trying to get that last goal. It's back behind the net. Griffin with it there. Looking for a teammate. Scrapes loose. Oh, right there. Opportunity for Landis. Off the side of the net. 40 seconds remain. Puck is going to squirt out. Connor tries to turn. Landis tries to turn. Sawyer out of the backhand. Oh! Landis scores! Great job by Kalamazoo to keep the puck alive. Right in the house. Ends up on someone's forehand, and he buries it back behind to tie this game. 31 seconds to go. Landis ties the game with the last 30 seconds. Can we get a push at the very end to try to win this instead of a tie? Shot from out far is put and knocked down, put into the corner. Last 15 seconds trying to get this out is Kalamazoo. Unable to so far. Has it on his forehead. Put forward, put back behind the net. Kalamazoo trying to escape here, and they will. That'll be a tie game. So that'll do it. Kalamazoo with a thrilling comeback to tie that game. And the last game will end in a tie. A thrilling comeback tie game for Kalamazoo at the end of the game there. These boys never quit. 6-on-4 at the end was the magic they needed to tie this game. And for the very last time, they will go through the handshake line together. This group never to play again together. What a good way for these Kalamazoo Wings to come off the ice. Looks like they're going to get a picture or something together. As they will come over and say thank you to their parents. Gonna get a group picture down here with the players and their parents from the ice. This will do it. This is the end of this team, the white team's 10U-B season. Thank you so much for watching all season. I wasn't anticipating streaming or broadcasting any games this year, as I mostly do this for my Coupe matches. But it's been a lot of fun. I appreciate everybody all year saying how much these streams have meant to them and their families, and thank you for inviting us in and watching along this season. Owen will be back on the 10U team next year, and we hope to see many of the same faces out here with us next year. Until the 2026-2027 season, this is Jesse Frame saying goodbye.